Lizzie's message to start out the show is it gets worse.
I was gonna just say something so awful.
One take one, marker.
And I'm really beefing with you all of a sudden.
Why?
You literally, okay, so Lizzie sends me a video of her baby, the unhappiest he's ever been in his entire life.
Oh, yeah.
And it's because he's on that 4 mom swing
That you gave him.
that I insisted on buying 2 of because I saw all these moms. You know what? The Instagram advertising fucking works for me. It gets me every time.
Well, see, sometimes it's good though. Like that's why I got the kite baby swaddle.
Did you get
Yeah.
it because of that?
Yes.
Not because of me?
No, none of you told me about the swaddle that I could Velcro his little ass
Oh,
in.
well, we never. I thought Kite Baby was like the best sleep sack brand, but they sell like swaddles attached to their sleep sacks.
Yeah.
And Instagram told you about that?
Yes.
They heard
All
you
my
being
friends
like,
kept their fucking mouth shuts about it, which is insane because I was texting all of you saying I'm really dumb at swaddling.
I told you, let me get over there and help you.
No, just tell me to get the kite baby swaddle. That's all you had to do. All of you had to say is buy 3 of them because he's going to shit in them 3 times a night.
And I know when I was showing my new baby products, everyone was like, girl, relax. You don't need those things. And I was like, you relax. I'm doing all the research in the world and I want to buy what I want to buy. And it did feel like Christmas to me. I don't regret buying the things that I bought because now I can give them to gifts to my friends that have babies and see if their babies like the things that my babies hated. And turns out for a lot of the cases,
babies fucking hate the moms for you swing. What is it called? What is it?
I think that's it.
I've been calling it a mamaroo.
I think the Mamaroo is something else.
What is that?
I don't-
Another thing we don't fucking need?
Probably.
He also hates to snuggle me.
Oh, that's why I gave it to you.
Oh, really? Your babies hated that too?
I told you I hated that thing because it just didn't feel like safe to have a wall next to their face at every angle. So I hated it, and my babies were like, "Get out of here with this."
Yeah, I put my baby in it, and he immediately wakes up and goes, "What the fuck is this?"
They only like the Baby Bjorn, like
do.
manual bouncer.
Yeah, that's all they like.
They just want that.
My friend Kate too. Her baby, she's like, "Well, we really just put her in the bouncer."
Yeah.
Yeah.
It seemed like my brother's baby really liked an actual swing. A little, well, I don't know if it's old fashioned, but I feel like that's what my mom and her friends put their babies in.
In a real ass swing.
In a real ass baby. It's a baby swing. It's still electric, but it's a little different than the Mamaroo one. So Lizzie sends me a video and she's like, thanks a lot. This is the unhappiest he's ever been in his life.
Literally.
And he's in the electric 4 moms bouncer thing and just screaming his head off. And so she comes in here today and she's showing Chris, just has a screaming baby in here and goes, well, I'm going to sell this thing anyways. And I was like, you're selling the baby products I gave you?
Absolutely.
You can't give them back to me so that I can sell them?
And you should buy them because maybe your baby likes it. Link below.
I did have a lot of moms tell me, hold on to it. Like, my baby loved it as the months progressed. And I'm here to report that didn't happen with my babies.
Yeah, it's also like not an easy thing.
It's not. Sometimes they like the music, though. You could use it as a sound machine. And a very expensive
Is the mobile
sound
supposed
machine.
to spin?
Oh, the mobile, yes. Did you not put batteries in it?
It needs batteries? I think Joe broke it.
As the kids become a little bit older, your job becomes full-time battery replacement person.
That's what
All the toys just start running out at the same time, and you're like, oh, shit. And you're like in there unscrewing every toy in the nursery.
I was thinking I need to add batteries to the crib mobile and put it over the bassinet for Hims.
Yeah.
Buy myself 20 minutes a day.
Yeah. It's the best
peace,
one
but
ever.
not
It's
quiet.
so good that it's sold out at all times.
It's always sold out. It's literally always sold out.
I'll link it below, but good luck. Lizzie had to wait 3 months and threatened stealing mine.
Yeah, it's hideous too.
Well, that's the thing is babies just want hideous. They don't.
Babies just want ugly, fucked up shit.
They want ugly, cheap, practical things. It's like you can buy them all of this cute stuff, and they're like, no thanks.
Yeah.
No thanks.
But good for them. They know what they like.
So you were sad. This was the very first time you've driven alone
Yeah.
since baby. How old is that little boy now? Is he a month yet?
Yeah. No, he's not. I don't know why I said yeah so quickly. He's 3 weeks and 4 days.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I think.
And you're a woman of the world.
I'm a woman of the world.
Lizzie's been texting me pictures all out and about. And
Yeah,
I'm
we're
like,
taking him around the town.
does he have, I'm not going to mommy shame you.
What?
I was just going to say, like, does he have enough immunizations for that?
Sure, he's breastfed.
I guess it does. The breast milk does help them fight off things, huh?
Yeah, apparently if I'm around something bad within 20 minutes, my body makes an immune thing for him and then he gets it from my titty.
That's really cool.
It's really cool.
I'm going to need some of that if I'm starting to feel
I
ill.
love breastfeeding him and my nipples are dying.
And it seems like the biggest job ever. I went over and sat. Oh, I got to hold the baby, everybody, so you can all relax. I don't know if you were riled up for me, but if you
I don't
were,
think anybody was riled up for you.
they were all on your side.
And nobody cared.
Oh.
That's really what the bottom line was.
Nobody has had those same feelings before because your dad and I seem to stand in solidarity. Your dad
Yeah.
seemed a little hot bothered by it. He brought it up to me off camera and on camera.
My dad was holding the baby incessantly. I
guess
gave him
not
the baby,
fast enough.
and my dad wasn't even supporting the baby's neck. Joe was like, "Don't leave your dad alone with the baby. I noticed that he's not holding the baby's neck."
Your dad watches this podcast.
I know, now he knows.
Your dad was telling me, it was so funny because I was keeping my mouth shut like a polite person. I wasn't going to confront you for like at least another month. And your dad walks in the house and he's just like, yeah, it's so weird. When we had Lizzie, we stopped at our family's house before we even went home from the hospital to let everyone we know hold her.
Yeah, they stopped at Kissy's house and gave me right to her.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And that's probably why you loved her so much.
probably.
And now Billy will never have that experience with me or your dad. Thanks a lot. You're isolating your baby. No, I'm kidding.
The way that you lit up because we were sitting in the nursery and a male person came and needed me to sign for some bullshit or something. And I had like my titties out and I was like, here, hold this. And he handed Ryland the baby and he went, like you literally, I don't know if you realize this, but you started like gasping. You were like, I was like, are your hands clean? And I was kind of joking. And you're like, yeah, I really washed them.
I did. I went pee and I was like a COVID wash, like 45 seconds of scrubbing. And I'm like, let me get this baby.
His eyebrows went up and his eyes went wide. Yes, I did.
And he loved me for 1 minute until he started really sharking around for my nipple. And I was like, I don't think this is going to work out for us.
Well, see, that's the thing. Like, that's why Joe didn't want, and I get it too, because it's like we had a traumatic birth situation. So Joe was like, for the first 48 hours, I think he just wants to be in your arms. Like, that's it. And I'm like, yeah, I agree.
I have the boob.
Yeah.
And honestly, you deserve it. You carried him around for what I think is a year.
I miss him so bad.
Inside.
Yeah.
Lizzie's texting me on the way here. She's like, he used to know all my secrets. He used to listen to me sing in the car. He loves Sabrina Carpenter and Taylor Swift, and now he doesn't know anymore.
Yeah.
Wow.
I miss him.
But at least he's here on the outside.
It is nice that he's here on the outside, but it's crazy how much I miss him inside me.
Wow.
It sounds bad. It doesn't sound right. Inside my tummy. My womb. His womb room. So yeah, that was sad on the way here. I could cry thinking about it right now.
Oh, gosh. Do you have any other first month stories?
Yes, I have some exciting things. Billy saw his first celebrity that's not his mommy.
Wow. I was excited for him.
He saw Miley Cyrus yesterday at the Sportsman's Lodge.
I've never seen Miley Cyrus in person.
I only knew it was her because of her teeth.
And does she have that hot Pilates body in real life?
I literally only saw her teeth. And Joe, so Joe and I are walking out of the Sportsman's Lodge and I'm holding the baby and Joe's got the stroller and Miley comes at us and Joe literally double takes and then sort of backs up and then whips his head around to get in her face again to get a triple look and then goes, "Is that Miley Cyrus?"
No.
And I went, "Yes. And next time we see her, please don't embarrass your entire fucking family."
So pedestrian of her to be out and about in the most populated area of Sherman Oaks /
in
Studio
100-degree
City.
heat.
What was she doing?
I don't think probably going to Air
Celebrity
One.
in the wild.
Maybe going to Air One or Sugarfish.
I thought she lived in Malibu. What's she doing all the way an hour over there?
She was with some guy.
Were they dating?
I don't know.
Come on.
I didn't even see the guy. I literally only saw her teeth.
And you're like, yep, that's Miley.
That's Miley. I know those teeth.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good for you guys.
Her teeth.
And how did Billy feel about the celebrities?
He was asleep.
Oh. Have you been having good luck getting it out of the house?
Getting him out of the house?
Yeah.
Oh my God. How many times have you said his name right now? Make sure you watch this down and bleep it out. My dad called. He's like, Ryland said the baby's name an awful lot. And I was like, yeah, he did, didn't he?
Well, why can't we say the baby's nickname? It's not his real name.
I know. Because I want him to have some anonymity. It's his life. Do you know what I mean?
I know what you mean, but what about us?
You mean, what about you?
I mean, you've spilled his name as many times as I have. I've been up at 12 p.m. cutting his name from podcast episodes on multiple occasions. I don't think that's
true, actually.
Are you kidding me?
No, I think I've done it maybe twice, and you've done it 75.
In one episode.
Yeah.
So you did it on 2 occasions. That's much more of a felony than 1 episode where it was the top comment and I just had to bleep the name.
He texts me once and he goes, so one of us said his name. I'm not sure which.
Well, yeah, I wasn't going to watch the whole hour and 20-minute podcast.
You didn't have to. It's in the first 3 minutes.
I
You
wasn't
drop
gonna
it
watch any
9
of it.
times in the first
Okay, well, you're welcome, everyone. It's not even his real name. It's his nickname.
It's not even his real name. He doesn't even live near the Sportsman's Lodge.
Now you're getting nasty, like so specifically nasty to nobody that would get it except for one person that you offended in real life.
I'm postpartum. What do you want?
And where are all the Kates in your life? She has 800 Kates, and I don't think one of them has visited.
They live in different countries.
Sure.
One's in San Diego and one's in Walnut Creek. It's not possible to
I
visit.
said, who's going to come help you postpartum? And she's like, I don't know. Who? And I was like, I've been offering to make you lactation cookies.
Do it.
Okay. I'm telling you. Tell me when it's out. Tell me when you're out of your burnt broiled ones.
I'm out. I'm out all the time. I have to make them all the time.
Okay.
And live off them.
I'll make you some.
I probably have so many COVIDs. Cavities?
So we're going
For
to go
some reason,
this
that's
long.
making me think about Mr. McCavity from Cats. McCavity.
I didn't try watching that.
Is his name McCavity? Am I Mr.
I can't believe we're going to go this long without talking about my hair.
Oh my God.
Are you not happy? It's for
It's beautiful,
you.
baby. It's beautiful.
It's for you.
It's lush. It's voluminous. I saw your hair routine. You got it done. You got some root lift.
Uh-huh.
It's good, girl. You're looking fancy.
She did a good job. And even the lady was like, I think you look better with your hair a little bit more tailored and short like this. And I was like, okay, Elizabeth.
You were rude to her? When she said you were beautiful? He sends me a picture looking hot as hell. He goes, I hope you're happy. It's like, you should be happy.
Well, the amount of times you've dropped, you're ready for a trim in the last 2 weeks. I'm like,
you're
okay,
ready
message
for a
received.
trim.
I know.
I'm ready for a trim too.
I just keep thinking like the longer I grow it out, maybe it will shape out to be like the long hairstyle I want, but I think I need to keep whatever.
Yeah, we all think you need to keep it tailored.
It's a lot of work and money to keep it tailored.
What is that fucking cat's name?
I don't know. You watch
Chris-
Cats with Taylor Swift? Is
Yeah.
that what you're talking about?
Yeah. Chris, can you just look up if there's a Mr. McCavity?
And I've realized while getting my haircut that I'm old.
No, it set in.
The hairstylist is very talented, Like, she's
Yeah.
very meticulous on a men's haircut, and I can appreciate that about her.
Where is she?
In Malibu.
Okay.
Yeah, and I like her a lot.
Do I have to send Joe there?
She'll do a house call.
House call.
Well, I mean, I think it would be similarly priced, and he wouldn't have to drive an hour. For me, it's close, but for you, it's not.
McCavity! Okay, continue.
Okay. And she's so sweet, but I just realized how old I am. She's like, so what are you doing tonight? I'm like, nothing. I have children.
Yeah.
What are you doing for Halloween?
Nothing.
And my babies are on a schedule. Like, I'm going to be lucky if I get to the what's that thing called?
I was thinking the what's the thing called too. The jack-o'-lantern walk?
Jack of the Night.
Jack
Nights
of the
of
Night.
the Jack.
It's the Jack of the Night.
It's
People
the night
look
of the Jack.
out here.
My mom's coming again, so we're going to go
When is she coming?
in a week.
Oh. Great.
So we're all going to try to go.
I would love to go. I was trying to think about whether or not it's worth it for me to go. Like, is it worth the loss of sleep that I'm going to...
Right, because that's your biggest chunk of Billy's sleep.
Yes, it is.
Oh, my God.
I was trying to figure it out, though.
I did his name again.
Yeah. What are we going to do? What are we going to do?
And that's what I was thinking,
It's almost
too.
like,
Is
you just hate me.
my babies go to bed at 7, so like
Yeah.
to do something after 7, it's like, am I just gonna put them to sleep in the car seats and put them in the stroller? They're gonna be asleep through the whole
Well,
thing.
that's what I was thinking I was going to do, to be honest.
But then it's and then it's like, but if they're sleeping, then should I just have somebody watch the kids and me and my mom and Shane and you and your baby go?
My baby will be asleep. But
I
he's
know,
coming.
but that's what I'm thinking. Like, do I need to interrupt whatever? Let's take the babies.
Is it psychotic if I just wake him up a little bit?
Just a couple of times?
Yeah.
Like, look around.
Look.
I think we'll do it. They only like, come on, let them have a night out.
Oh,
I'm telling
God.
myself that.
I know, but you don't know what that does to me.
Right. No, I don't.
It's awful. The second, so Joe and I had kind of a date night at home, and I watched the first cut of his movie to give notes on, and I was breastfeeding and eating, and it was during his first sleep window, and I was just holding him there, and I was like, this is terrifying. I'm so tired.
Do you normally go to sleep during that, right after bath and bottle?
I
at
try.
7 p.m.?
I do bath and bottle, and then he's asleep by 8:10 kind of. And then I try to get to sleep by 8:40.
and then sleep for those 3 hours that he's asleep?
He gives me 4 hours in that first stretch. I was doing the math on it this morning. He gives me 4 hours the first stretch, 3, and then 2, and then 1, and then 1, and then 1. Which is a fucking bummer.
I'm surprised at how alive you are, though.
Me too, to be honest.
And do you sleep during the day when he sleeps? No. Oh, wow.
Because that's when I have to fold things and clean things and do other things.
It's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work.
But here's, like, it doesn't, this is so weird. It doesn't feel like a lot of work.
Right. No, I understand. Yeah.
Because he's so cute. When he wakes up, like, thrashing his little head, and he's, like, started to make little noises, and I don't know, like, he's really sweet. He's kind of funny. And it's, like, in the middle of the night, if you just get up and do it, if you fight it, it sucks. But if you just embrace it, it sucks less.
And it's temporary. You're going to have your sleep back.
Yeah.
And if you follow the schedule right, since he was full term and doesn't have any issues, he could be sleeping through the night
really soon. Yeah.
4, 5, 6 months.
Yeah. So I'm already, like, sad that it's going to end. Like, that's our time. That's our secret time now, where we tell secrets to each other that Daddy doesn't know about. No, we don't. We just listen to Daddy snore, and I just lean back on the wall behind me. Like that.
Do you do it in your bedroom, or do you go to the nursery?
I do it in my bedroom. First I change him in the nursery, and then I bring him back to the bedroom and sit with my head like.
And it doesn't wake up Joe?
No, and Joe keeps acting like he's not getting any sleep, and I'm like, dude, the neighbors are coming over and saying, wow, that man sleeps hard. Because everyone...
Wait, does he even wake up at night for the baby?
He wakes up to take Icky potty, but I have to wake him up after Icky's already started.
To take Icky potty?
Yeah.
That's a 5-minute tops ordeal.
I know.
Okay, and he's not getting any sleep.
He's tired. What do you want from him?
And he's sleeping during... What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Snoring as loud as he can. And he's like, I didn't get any sleep. I'm like, I think you did. It's like, it sounded like
That's
you
like
really
what you said about him at the hospital too. Like, you're like literally dying, and he's like, I just haven't slept. And you're like,
He brought that up the other day. He's like, everyone talks about your birth trauma, but they don't talk about mine. And I was like, what was yours? He was like, that chair I had to sleep on. I was like, girl, you were sleeping. Other dads were coming down the hall and saying, wow, that dad knows how to sleep. Because everyone could hear you fucking snoring. Every time someone came in, he's like, and at one point he was like, no, I was up. When were you up? I think he slept through a majority of the birth. Like all of it, except for the worst part. Which, by the way, my birth story's up.
Today or tomorrow?
Probably today.
Wait, really?
No, Wednesday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was like, did I miss this?
First thing in the morning Wednesday.
Yeah, you got the girliest upset a little bit with your clickbaiting ass.
Was it clickbaity? It was the beginning of my birth story. That was your birth
announcement. I mean, saying my birth story is whatever. I clickbait all the time.
Yeah.
Who am I to judge?
Also, it was the beginning of my birth story.
Also, I'm starting drama because I didn't read the comments. You told me that some people were upset.
Oh, they were upset.
I was like, were they upset about your clickbait? My mom said she teared up at your video.
Aw.
And she didn't feel like it was... She had a good time with what she clicked on.
Yeah, I don't care.
Okay.
No, I mean, I like that your mom had a good time with it, but it's like when someone's upset with me about posting something personal like that, I'm like, you're sick. Like the way that some people get, like the
thumbnail was pretty. I don't think they're upset at you. I think it's like the thumbnail was so intense, and we thought we were like strapped. I was like putting my seatbelt on for like the birth story, and then it's like, my gay ass like, hey, hey. I can't wait to meet you.
It's fine. We can just say his nickname.
We can?
Yes. What are we going to do now? It's, you know what I mean? I said we're not going to talk about it. Now we've talked about it ad nauseum to the point where like they can go back to last week.
I blocked it from the comments.
It's still in the comments.
Okay. Well, do you want to announce his name then?
No. We're just going to roll with it and be chill.
Okay. Just everyone act like you've known it forever and nothing happens.
So anyway, I dropped the birth story.
Cool.
Yeah. But also that picture I took was like a joke picture just because like my birth story was so dramatic.
Oh, wow. That felt like a lot for me to grab your wrist like that.
Now that people know how you treat me. He puts hands on me, guys. Take note.
Me and Ellen.
Jesus.
Oh, no. What was I saying?
Shane.
Oh, yeah. He opened YouTube that day and was like...
I'd already sent that picture to Shane.
I know, it's just a lot to open YouTube to.
I literally took that picture as a joke to send to Shane and Ryland, by the way. And to Chris. I think that's
It
the
wasn't,
picture.
but not that it, I mean, your birth story is as dramatic as that photo.
Oh, no, it is. But it was like, even in that dramatic moment, I was like, Joe, get a picture of me looking pathetic. So I could send it to Chris and Ryland on Monday and say, see you F-words at 11:30. No, on Sunday. And then I lost track of the days and forgot to send it on a Sunday. So I had to send it on a Monday.
Wow.
Sad. But I did take that picture literally in the heat of a moment. Like we were in an emergency moment. I was like, Joe, go get your phone. Take this picture, send it to Shane and Ryland and call them It's. I bleep myself. The nurses are like, what?
Today's podcast is sponsored by Audible, and listening on Audible helps your imagination soar. Whether you're listening to stories, motivation, expert advice, any genre you love, you can be inspired to imagine new worlds, new possibilities, and new ways of thinking. Listening can lead to a positive change in your mood, your habits, and ultimately your overall well-being. Audible has the best selection of audiobooks without exception, along with popular podcasts and exclusive Audible originals, all in one easy app. Find the genres you love and discover new ones, explore bestsellers, new releases, plus thousands of included audiobooks, podcasts, and originals that members can listen to all they want, with more added all the time. Enjoy Audible anytime while doing other things, household chores, exercising, on the road, commuting, you name it. Audible makes it easy to be inspired and entertained as a part of your everyday routine without needing to set aside extra time. There's more to imagine when you listen, so sign up for a free 30-day Audible trial, and your first audiobook is free. Visit audible.com/thesip or text thesip to 500-500. That's audible.com/thesip or text thesip to 500-500 to try Audible free for 30 days.
Wait, so you're in therapy now?
Yeah.
And you've been telling your therapist about us?
Yeah.
We walked in the room and Lizzie goes, it's very confusing when I talk about my therapist.
No, I said it's demoralizing to have to explain to the therapist what we do.
And why do you have to? Why are you telling her about
She
me?
asked. She's like, did you go back to work? And I was like, yeah. But I have a very chill job. Because every time like a medical professional or like a health person is like, are you working right now? I'm like, yeah.
It always fits her narrative too. The other day, I was sitting in the nursery with her, and Joe walks in, and Lizzie's like, I mean, I work like 5 hours a week, and Joe's like, no, that's not what you say when you're yelling at me. You work full time when you're yelling at me. And we're like, Joe, you don't understand. We're busy, okay?
We work. We're girls who work.
It's complicated. The hours spent don't equate to the mental load.
No, they don't. Joe was like, or the therapist was like, so what do you do? And I was like, well, sometimes I cook and I film it, and sometimes I don't cook. And I just don't really do anything, but I film that also. She goes, huh? It's like, do you know what YouTube is?
Did she?
No.
Oh.
She didn't get it. I was like, well, there's some people on YouTube who are very successful. And then there's me.
Doing good.
And I make my rent.
I think you're doing really good.
Thank you. I feel good about it. I do. But I'm honest about my position in the YouTube space. Do you know what I mean?
Honestly, a lot of people would kill to be where you're at. It's hard on
I feel good
YouTube.
about it. I'm not diminishing or shitting on what I am and what I do.
Right.
I am a little bit. It's just hard to explain to a person who like has a like.
No, I understand. What was that? An ear hair?
No, I think this is a Louis hair.
Oh,
That doesn't look like you.
no.
No. It smells like Louis.
My hairstylist is also just kept talking about her FYP, and I was like, oh my God, I'm really old.
Is that for you, Paige?
I guess so. I didn't
On
ask
TikTok?
questions.
I've been off TikTok since I got off TikTok.
And aren't you so much happier?
Yeah.
You think your life would be better with it?
No.
Oh.
I might be a little bit more funny and hip if I was still on it, but I'm not. So I'm less funny and not hip at all anymore.
Is it funny and hip, or is it everyone becoming copies of each other trying to do the same thing?
But that's like unity, you know, and like that's nice.
That's girlhood.
That's girlhood.
Sisterhood.
Yeah. Camaraderie. I mean, come right on me. No, I did that backwards.
She does a lot of
When are
great
we going to
plays on lyrics.
She's funny as hell. I love
The
her.
left and left. I don't remember the
missed that
lyric, but
one.
the other day, oh my gosh, this is going to drive me bonkers.
Oh no, let's give us a moment of silence.
Left me with a lot of things to second guess.
Yeah.
And she does like the left,
Yeah.
he left
Yeah.
me, and then you took a left.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or whatever.
No, she's brilliant.
She's really good with her lyrics.
She really is. I
Which
love
is
her.
why we're going to her concert.
We are?
I mean, of course.
Is that confirmed?
I mean, I I haven't bought the tickets yet, but as long as you can get away from your son.
Well, it's November, right?
I don't know.
I think it's November, and I think by then I'll have like longer stretches of sleep, or maybe I'll have more milk, or maybe he'll be on formula, and then Joe can just handle him for the rest of his life, and I don't have to worry about it.
Okay. Baby is like talesman.
Talisman. This is the thing. I love my baby, and I'm incredibly proud about how fucking cute he is, and his head of hair is insane. Like the best baby hair I've ever seen.
It's just very weird how it has, not weird, it's incredible how he has highlights and it has this natural 2000 spike to it.
Yeah.
That's not natural.
Oh, you've been doing his hair?
Yeah.
You've been styling his
Yes,
hair?
I've been styling his hair.
It has what I hope I can find a picture. When I was in 9th grade, I would do that, like you put it up and then you
Yeah.
push it forward and it's like little
Yeah.
spikes that come in. They're like,
No, I'm doing that. Naturally, it's flat and he looks like a dirty kid, so I'm like putting it up.
oh, could you do that to Max today?
I don't know. Max's hair is different
Oh,
because he's got like that bowl cut down. So we got to figure out what his thing is.
okay.
I think his things might be closer to your thing, like a
Well, because
swoosh.
Max's hair like falls flat like mine. It doesn't
Yeah.
have a lot of volume.
But no, so when he gets out of the bath, I just take his little baby brush and I brush it back. And then while I'm feeding him, I just keep petting it back and back and back. And so it dries up.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's so cute.
I'm insane for doing it, but it's good for his image.
Oh, yeah.
But here's like Joe loves when people stop him to talk about the baby. Joe
I told you.
is so fucking proud. He's like, we got a Rolex, and he's like so lit on this baby that he'll literally pick him up and take him out and be like holding him up like fucking Simba.
It's a great way to make friends. It's a great way to like pretend you're the hottest person at a grocery store. It's
but
like
here's-
they all think I'm beautiful.
But here's what I was thinking: like, do I need more friends?
No.
No. And what am I?
We
gonna
might need some mommy friends.
Well, I'm signed up for a mommy and me class, but I've been walking. Yeah. Well, because I'm sad
I
and I,
don't
need
think
to be
I'm
around.
allowed to go to those.
No, you are. It's called Parent and Me.
Oh,
Yeah, but your kid couldn't come to my kid's class.
because we're different ages.
Yeah, so this is September, October babies, and I think it starts in November. Wish it started sooner because I'm real sad. But anyway, I walk every morning and I walk every afternoon, and I'm trying to get 2 miles a day because it's the best way to get like circulation and blood flow to like my whole body. I'm trying like super hard to recover because it's weird, but my C-section scar, and I guess I get why, it's very tight. So it's almost like, have I already said this?
Oh, you don't want to? No, you haven't.
It feels like there's a rope tied around my waist. And then my stomach, where as it deflates, as my womb goes back to its regular size, or my uterus, or whatever the fuck that shit's called, it hangs over the scar, and it's just like a lot of pressure on it, and it doesn't feel good. So I've been trying to like walk 2 miles a day.
Is there a way to help prevent scar tissue? Because I can imagine if scar tissue formed, it would be uncomfortable.
I mean, I don't know.
I wonder if it's too soon for acupuncture. You probably have to fully heal, but acupuncture might
Yeah.
be good to prevent the scar tissue. I don't know anything about that procedure, but
Yeah, I don't know. I think the ship might have sailed on that because my stomach's also like the nerves are all fucked up. So a lot of it just feels like a limb that's asleep, like tingly and fucked up and bad. So bottom line is I'm not concerned about how my body looks, but it doesn't feel good.
Right.
So I've been trying to get 2 miles a day at least to just sort of like get some circulation going and like
some movement.
movement. And I go out the other morning and it's like also this is before I started doing a light version of the schedule that you gave me. And he's not ready for the full schedule, but we're doing it light. And that's kind of changing his sleep windows, but in a way that's better for me because instead of waking up at 4 a.m., I'm waking up at 6:50. And that's G as fuck.
Yes, and then you'll get to 7.
And that's why I'm okay right now.
Yeah.
Like he's still waking up 3 times, but instead of it being like 2 a.m., 4 a.m., and then I'm up at 4 a.m. And then every hour after that, I'm up at like 10 and then 5.
That whole schedule, like once you start implementing, is designed to get the longest chunks it's designed to get them to sleep through the night.
Yeah.
And
And I'm here for that.
yeah.
Anyway, this is before that time, and I'm fucking tired. The only I put the baby in a carrier, and we go for our walks to get the first mile, and I can only take him in the morning because it's too hot in the afternoon now. And this group of women who's so sweet, they've seen me throughout my pregnancy. They scream things like, "You're beautiful!" Like, they're just nice. They fucking loop me in, and now I'm forced and like.
Wait, what?
I have to walk a mile with these women
Every day or just that one day?
just that one day. If I go at 7 a.m., I think I miss them. But I was like, I need some space right now. I've been listening to my husband violently snore for 12 hours. And now I don't want to talk to a stranger for a mile with my, like, I'm trying to hold my, like, I don't want to do that. I'm dead inside. Like, I need a minute to just be dead inside.
How awful.
And they're like hugging me. And it's like, girl, you don't know me, but I'm really not a hugger. And she's like, come over to my house. And I'm like, I would rather die. I think you're so nice. And I'm so grateful for your kindness.
Do any of them have kids?
They're older, so they have kids, but their kids are in their 20s.
Right.
And it's like, and I love that. You know, I love the old ladies I see in my front yard who walk their dog Gracie and Lucky. I love saying hi to them, but they don't walk a fucking mile with me.
Yeah. That's
That mile was too much.
Oh.
And it happens everywhere. Like the other day when I was out walking still pregnant, and that dietitian was like, let me walk with you. And I was like,
No, thanks.
please don't. This is me time, girl. Back the frick up. So that's kills me. It kills me.
That's horrible.
And everybody wants to go like, oh my God, how old is he? And I'm like, very small. He's fresh as fuck. He's new. He's very new. You don't look like you just had a baby. Okay, what am I supposed to say to that? Thank you.
I think people are just trying to come up with something to say, but it's
Everybody says it, and it's just like, let's normalize not saying anything about people's bodies. Like, we've been saying this for years. Like, let's normalize not saying a fucking thing about anybody's fucking body.
I keep telling you, you look incredible I FaceTimed you this morning. I was like, oh my God, you look so good.
Well, that doesn't bother me. Saying you look so good is one thing.
It's
but
not
like,
attached to a pregnancy. It's
Yeah.
not like for just having given birth.
yeah. And I'm just like, okay, like we went into a shop the other, and Joe's, showing off the baby, and she goes, how old is he? And she goes, 3 weeks. And then I walk by and they realize I'm the mother. They go, you do not look like you had a baby 3 weeks ago. I'm like, well, then how far past pregnancy do I look? You know what I mean? Like, what if I were to say that?
You're like, I feel like it.
That's what I said. And then it got quiet and weird. And I was like, what do you want from me? And why do I have to give you something? I'm depleted.
Honestly, that's why I can't believe that you are entering the world so soon, because like,
I don't like being talked to on a good day. Do you know what I mean? And it's like every day is a little bit bad because I'm in pain. And it's, so I just want to be like, what are you?
and with me, it's so hit and miss. I'm either like dying to talk to somebody, or I'm like, if I see somebody, I'm going to run so far and so fast.
Yeah, because you're cold.
Depending on the day. Yeah.
Or the Joe.
I felt like we did great when I came over.
You did?
He didn't like it?
I'm just kidding.
Did he open his mouth?
No, he didn't. I'm just kidding. I'm teasing you. I'm sorry.
I thought that went really well.
You did great, honey. Did you hug him?
No, I didn't get up and hug him.
Oh,
Oh my gosh. I can't with this gay shit. That's so
pretty
gay.
cold. Pretty
That
cold.
is so gay. I don't get up and hug Chris when he walks into my house.
Maybe you should.
Honestly,
Chris,
the only
do you
people-
feel like you need a hug from Ryland when you see him?
The only people
You
I
don't?
hug when they walk into the house are Jared, Sandy, and Teresa. And it's because they're huggers and they initiate hugs.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
God, have we ever hugged? No.
I don't really think so.
I would die if you tried to hug me.
I
I don't
don't-
mind if you grabbed my wrist violently, but if you hugged me, I'd be sick.
That'd be pretty weird if we hugged.
It'd be really weird. I don't like it. I don't even like thinking about it. I feel bad about it in my core.
I'm having a rough week with Riley.
I was just going to ask. I
She's a
came
little
to the-
bitch. She is a little bitch. I love that dog so much, and I'm so obsessed with Riley, but she just can't handle anything. Like when we got the Cybertruck, it was a month of her scream barking at the top of her lungs every time she even turned around the corner or knew it. Like she couldn't come near the garage door. She couldn't come around the front.
She's scared.
And she, but it's like the loudest barking you'll ever hear, and she just keeps doing it. There's no
She's
end.
scared.
So I got my Halloween decorations and I'm building a 7-foot Frankenstein. She's watching me build it from the ground up. So
Right.
she's like seeing this creature come to life.
She knows, yeah.
She knows. But then I pull the head out and it's like the world has ended. And now
She was scared of the head.
now she like
And you're mad at her?
she can't even. Well, I've tried. Yes, I am, because she's waking the babies up because she's like afraid to go through the hallway when the Frankenstein's like 100 feet from her, like a whole
The
football.
way I would return that Frankenstein
away.
if one of my dogs was that afraid of it. And you've decided that you're mad at your dog.
I've tried
over it.
I'm like baiting her with treats. I'm like, let's get a little closer, and she's like, no,
because it's scary.
I know it's scary, but like, get over it. And by the time she gets over it, it's going to be the end of Halloween. And it's like, so now what? I need to move this out to the mailbox or something where I don't get to enjoy it.
Wow. When I came in here today and you said you had beef with Riley, I thought it was going to be like legitimate. And I'm so team Riley on this.
I understand she's fearful of it, but it's like she's watching the other dogs go up to it and nothing happens except for it goes, "Rah!" No, I turned it off.
That's
I turned it
terrifying.
off.
That's terrifying.
But it's just like Riley, she's not afraid of, she's like the biggest, baddest dog, but then she like sees like a delivery
God.
truck. What, are you milking?
I'm wearing a Frankenstein shirt.
I wonder if Riley's going to be afraid of you.
No, she seemed fine with me.
It's just devastating how sad she gets of things. And I'm like, but you're like this big, strong dog that's like,
For someone who's devastated, you don't seem devastated.
well,
You seem upset.
Like the first 3 times I was like, oh, that's sad. Like, let me try to like show you it's okay.
Yeah.
Here's some treats. Let's get close.
And now you're beefing with her.
And now I've had it.
Oh my
It's like, it's been 3 or 4 days and I'm like, Riley, it's fake as fuck. Grow up. It's either her or Frankenstein. And right now, we don't know who's going to, just kidding. Riley's going to win.
I'm gonna back my car into that Frankenstein on my way out. Riley, I got you, girl.
She cuddles right up next to my body the entire night, and there's nothing I love more.
So does Bubs. And Bubs, like, the dogs are being so sweet. When I breastfeed, they just cuddle me. And they love that baby.
See, I think you can love your dogs and your babies.
I did have a meltdown thinking about having a second baby, though, because I was like, oh, I can't wait to be pregnant again. And then I was like, I can't be pregnant again because then I definitely don't have enough hands to touch everybody that I love at the same time. So,
Wow.
yeah.
Okay, did I have anything else to talk about?
I bought cloud space finally.
What is that?
Storage space for my phone.
Oh, is that like iCloud?
Yeah.
So you're telling the world hack me?
Everybody has cloud space.
I try to turn my iCloud off on all fronts.
There's also...
Oh, we're boring her.
No, I've been up forever. My shifts are 2 p.m. to 10 a.m. the next day. I just spit everywhere.
Okay, I have a couple of things for us. I checked the SIP's email. If you guys forgot that we have an
Okay.
email, we do. It's contactthesip@gmail.com. Were you saying something interesting?
I
was
don't
not
remember.
listening.
I blacked out. I'm so tired.
As soon as you yawned, I stopped listening to you.
I honestly, it's boring. I want cloud space.
That's it? Like, that's the end of it?
Well, remember, I was so fucking opposed to it for the longest time.
I mean, yeah.
And they got me.
How much was it?
Fucking $9 a month.
Oh.
Enraging. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Or the alternative is buying a new phone.
Or the
with more
alternative
storage?
is like, if you know that I take 100 crying selfies a day, don't save them. Do you know what I mean?
You want Apple to, like, install AI to know which photos they should keep and not?
Honestly, delete that from this part of the podcast, and we got to figure out a way to do that and fucking copyright it, because that is $1 million bazillion dollar idea. That is $1 million bazillion dollar idea. Think about it.
I'll think about it. I would
I
love you
think-
to move over here.
Listen, I think you need to invest in this for both of us. And I want to cut out
I'm
the
not even sure
profits.
the business model.
Then I'll come up with it, but you got to pay for
Wait,
it.
it deletes photos you don't want?
Don't tell them our entire business model before we
I
have
just
it
don't
covered.
understand who needs this.
Everyone, are you fucking kidding? You don't have 1 million pictures on your phone you don't want there?
I delete them if I don't want them.
How soon do you delete them?
As soon as I don't want them. What do you mean? I feel like there's not a need for whatever you've just created.
Chris, do you obsessively delete pictures you don't want, or are you playing for cloud space for screen grabs of menus you don't need?
I delete, but I also don't take many photos. But I do delete. Maybe it's a guy thing.
I'm still going to need you to invest in this.
Okay, somebody emailed us with your doppelganger. And
Mine?
Yes.
Mine?
I think she has the same glasses as you even.
Is
You're-
it Anna Delvey?
No.
Played by Julia whatever. Oh my God. I was like, no, that's just me.
It's crazy, Chris.
I literally thought you just showed me a picture of me.
Do you guys know who that is?
Who is that? Is that me?
It's the Bryce Dallas Howard.
Oh!
and these celebrities.
I love her.
Oh, don't look at the next one. These are other things.
Oh. But just in this picture?
I mean, I don't know.
Wow. She looks richer than me.
I mean, she definitely is. She was in Jurassic World. And I think it
And
did
her
very
dad's
well.
Ron Howard.
Yeah.
Who the fuck is this?
Her husband.
That could be you.
That's us.
That is us.
In a different life.
I was telling
I
Joe
think it
how
honestly could be us.
I do too. I'm so sick.
Whoa.
I was telling Joe how you like the English teacher because it's us. And he goes, that's not you guys. Those people have jobs.
We're supporting our families.
No, we literally are supporting our families. So fuck you.
And he wonders why I don't get up and hug him.
We work.
And then Kristen Bell comes in and steals our fucking concept.
Fuck her.
That
And
dumb
fuck Adam.
bitch.
Is his name Adam Brody? What is his name?
I think so. I didn't watch the OC, so I don't really know about
He
him
is
much.
cute. And honestly, I'm like, should I have married a rabbi?
Did you watch that series?
Yeah, of course I watched
Did you
that
finish
series.
it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Did you? No.
I'm only on episode 1.
By the way, we're talking about No One Asked for This, the series on
Nobody-
Netflix.
Yeah, with Kristen Bell.
And maybe a guy named Adam Brody, but his name could also not be Adam Brody.
I go through phases of like being obsessed with scripted television and then I'm just not in the mood.
Yeah.
And there's the Menendez brothers.
So there's Monster. Which, can I talk about that?
Have you already watched it?
Yeah.
Well, I kind of want to watch
Let
it,
me
but
just,
I'm never
can
in the mood.
Can I have my beef?
Yeah.
I'm not going to spoil it, but it is a true story. And
Well, they just released a documentary Netflix too.
On the 8th.
Last night.
oh, last night?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm excited for the documentary. Anyway. The Menendez brothers this is the anthology series from Ryan Murphy and Ian Brennan wrote the one about Dahmer
Right.
that came out like a couple years ago that was so great and good. And the one about Dahmer that I found so intriguing and interesting was they go back into his entire upbringing and his life story, because we know so much about Dahmer because he sat down and did so many interviews because he kind of like was trying to repent before he died. Anyway, Monster is supposed to be about the monster, like what made these people do what they did, and then what did they do, and then how did society deal with it. The Menendez installation basically is American Crime Story, because it literally just covers their trial and what they did, but not why they did it really.
Oh, so I shouldn't waste my time?
No, you shouldn't waste your time. It's basically a fucking legal procedural,
Oh.
and it's fucking lame. And I'm upset about it. Everyone's like, the gore is crazy. It's like, there's 30 seconds of gore.
Okay, just spend your time on The Perfect Couple. I saw the like review on that is pretty bad,
Oh, yeah.
although a lot of people watched it, but I loved it.
I think the people who didn't like The Perfect Couple read the book The Perfect Couple and were disappointed in the
So
execution
they're
of it.
just hate bombing.
Okay, also, if you're going to watch The Perfect Couple, skip ahead a few seconds because I'm going to give a spoiler. Do you remember when we talked about The Perfect Couple and I was like, I'm one episode in, but I think Dakota Fanning did it? Wow, me. I was not even doing my best. I was pretty mentally vacant and violently pregnant, and I called that bitch on her shit fucking immediately.
I loved that show. I love that Nicole Kidman is just this like,
Out in these streets with the worst wigs.
but doing better. I mean, I don't know if she's doing better than ever, but she's like, it's so cool to see a woman that's like getting older in Hollywood and consistently
running the
working
town. Yeah.
and being like, I heard somebody else say this, but like still being like the like sexy lead, like the love interest sexy lead. And they like just keep coming for her. Everywhere you turn, there's a new Nicole Kidman trailer for a new series or movie. And I'm like, God, you go, girl.
Yeah, hell yeah, Nicole.
Get a new wig, but you go.
Yeah, what the fuck? Also, what were you going to talk about, people for messaging us? Sorry, my nipples hurt so bad.
Oh. And then I guess I was featured on, I guess there's an Instagram account called Bad Song of the Day. And I guess my diss track was featured.
What's your diss track?
Oh, it's my boyfriend diss track. You've never heard Shane and I's collaboration of diss tracks for each other?
No, but I'm aware of them.
You should go back and just
I don't know.
take a peek.
I don't know that I should.
Okay, well, I was featured on Bad Song of the Day. So
Oh my God.
That's pretty cool. I was going to go look at the comments. Oh, I guess we could react to some of the comments.
Is that healthy?
I think it's hilarious.
Okay, let's go.
You want to go there?
Yeah, I want to go there.
Okay, Bad Song of the Day, Instagram.
We'll just wait.
Yeah, you guys all just wait.
Because you know he'd be super chill if someone else was doing this right now.
I literally said we'll move on, and you said no, let's look.
Let's look.
I wonder how far
I'm going to look
along
at
it
my
was.
phone too.
Wow, I wonder how long ago this was, though.
No.
What if we never find it?
Don't give up.
I don't think this is gonna happen for us.
Oh, okay.
We'll do this in the car.
Moving on.
And then there was one person that sent us. She just said, "My 9-month-old loves the sip."
Oh my God.
And as you come, her baby's just like vibing out to the sip,
Oh my
like,
God.
"Oh my gosh, hey mama,"
That is a really cute baby.
with the dad. And I love that the dad and the mom. It's like a family event that we're watching the sip together.
Also, I love a baby that's just wearing a t-shirt, and this baby is just wearing a t-shirt and a diaper, and that is my favorite look on a baby.
Honestly, maybe that's something I should start doing.
Just t-shirts?
Because I'm so into the onesie, because putting on the pants is so much work.
so
And then
annoying.
at every diaper change, you're taking off the pants.
No, it's nuts.
But if you just put on a shirt, you don't have the look of the onesie.
No.
But you still have
Yeah.
coverage.
Because does the onesie make you sick too? Because the onesie makes
It's
me
just
sick.
like, I have like, yeah, you know, like,
It's
if, it was,
like
it
the
wouldn't, if
onesie-
we had girls.
No, it wouldn't bother me with a girl either. But for seeing my little boy in a leotard, I'm a little bit like,
And my boys do live in onesies right now. It's just the most practical.
no, it definitely is. And my son's wearing a onesie right now as well because he only has 2 t-shirts. So we got to go get t-shirts. Well, I'm not buying him anything. I've got his drawers are full of shit until he's like a year old. And then I'm just like, I guess he can wear shirts again now.
Okay, Cardi and Offset, what?
Oh, you want to get into some iced tea?
I guess. There's
It
only,
is hot out in these streets.
So let's sip this tea.
Let's sip this tea. So Cardi B and Offset have had 3 children together. Recently, as last month, she had her 3rd child.
Oh, it's here?
It's here. She gave birth before I did, dude.
Oh, wow.
Her baby's-
Oh, I did send that to you when I was
Yeah.
shoving in your face
No,
all the
I
women
sent
who
it
gave
to
birth
you, and I
before-
said, "Can you believe this bitch gave birth and got divorced before I did?" So
Gosh, these women that give
Busy.
I mean, I'm just like, wow. Okay.
yeah, no, it's crazy.
It would be a crazy time to get divorced, like popping out a baby and be like, "See you later."
Yeah, then you really got to get divorced if that's the time you choose.
Yeah.
So here's what's nuts. Her baby's a month old.
And she's at the club.
And she's at the club.
club.
She's out at the club. And so her and Offset didn't plan this, but I guess Cardi B was at the club, and
Is she not recovering from birth?
that's what I'm trying to say.
Maybe we are old. Like, this girl seems like Cardi could get in with my hairstylist, like talk about
Yeah.
their Halloween plans, their club plans.
Yeah, I literally, like, you and I just talked about whether or not we could even go to a fucking pumpkin patch past 7 p.m. And Cardi's out till 7:20 in the morning.
I have another plan for us, by the way.
Is it in the afternoon?
Yeah, it's a daytime plan.
Oh,
It's a
thank
pumpkin
God.
patch, but it's
Oh,
like
cute.
an experience. It's like a farm. And you get your little wagon. It's going to be fun.
Okay.
So the week my mom's here, we're doing both those things.
I love that for us.
Spam risk.
Uh-oh.
Should I answer for the sake of the pod? Oh, I
Or
already...
are they trying to get into our clouds to get all my breastfeeding pics?
oh my gosh.
So yeah, so she was out like until 7 a.m. and then came home to her daughter, and I'm just like, well, if Offset and Cardi were both at the club, who's with the kids?
One of the 3 nannies. I'm sure there's
Girl,
a
they
nanny.
have 3 nannies?
I mean, I'm sure there is a nanny for each child.
Wow.
Because when you, like, the celebrities...
But what about her coochie? Like, I'm still dropping clots. Like, what is going on with this bitch? Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
I
how
don't
is
know.
she doing?
I'm just saying, I guarantee there's a nanny for each kid.
But she can't feel good. Like, I don't feel good.
I mean, she's twerking at the club.
Do you think, like, if I was working
When I
at the
clicked on
club,
the
I'd
article,
also
it's
be
like,
crying.
Cardi seemed unbothered by running into Offset. She stayed in her own lane, didn't interact with him, and was still twerking. And I was
I'm like, running into Offset's not even the problem. It's like, what are her hormones doing right now? Is she okay?
I don't know.
I look at every mother differently now. I'm like,
This
are
is
you
her
okay,
third,
girl?
so maybe it's different for her. Or maybe
Maybe.
she just is like, I've been through this.
Yeah, I guess. Wow.
And then baby rap drama.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna mommy shame someone. Can you believe that? I've been a mother for 3 weeks
Okay.
and 3 days, and I'm already gonna mommy shame someone.
Then we'll just put out there that I mommy shamed her already. So like, it's like what goes around comes around.
goes around
Remember, I
comes
was like, oh my God, you're taking your baby out before they're immunized?
Yeah.
Why can't I say that word?
Immunized?
Im-
Immunized?
im-
It's a hard word.
im- immunized.
But he does have some immunizations because of the
Immunizations.
Yeah, 'cause
But is he immunized? That's the third. It's in that.
He has some. They give you some at the hospital when you have them, and then he's covered by the ones that I got while he was in utero.
Okay, I know how to say immunization, but what's the other tense? Immunized. Immunized. Okay.
I'm never gonna try.
All right.
But I will say this: Olivia Munn's a fucking moron.
Okay. She was just dealing with some scary things.
Oh, breast cancer?
Yeah.
Well, that's not why she's an idiot.
Okay.
This is unrelated.
I just think we could feel for her a little more in this.
No, I definitely feel for her.
Okay.
And she's an idiot.
Tell us why, I guess.
So I was reading this article. I was looking for things that I could put on our docket that were not upsetting to anybody, so that we could just be
Seems like
a
we
nice...
just upset Olivia Munn and all the Munns out there.
Yeah, well, fuck the Muns because they're dumb.
Oh my God.
No, I'm just doubling down on it because I'm a maniac. I don't mean what I'm saying, but I mean what I'm saying.
Also, this doesn't actually make her hate Olivia Munn. It's just like,
Other things made me hate her first.
oh my God, I'm trying to save you.
I know, but who does anyone like her?
I do.
For what?
She was on Attack of the Show, a show I didn't watch, but was like,
30
oh my God.
years ago?
Okay, just stop being so nasty. Oh, actually, I really did like the Aaron Sorkin show, The Newsroom, and she was on that.
Anyway, Olivia Munn has 2 children with comedian John Mulaney,
Okay.
who's very funny.
Nobody knows who he is, but all right.
Everybody knows who he is.
Okay, what's one thing he's been on?
He's a stand-up comedian, bro.
I've never seen it.
Okay. Said the guy who
Where's his
discovered
special?
Julia Roberts in 2022.
Isn't she great?
Oh my God. Okay. So anyway, they have 2 kids. One of them is 2 and the other one is fresh as fuck.
So you could be mommy friends in a different world that you're not a bitch
No,
to
we
her.
couldn't.
Stop doubling down. I keep trying to save you.
Stop making me laugh.
I like you, Olivia Munn.
You could be
I'll
mommy
bring my
friends.
babies to your house, or you can bring your babies to my house, whatever.
Anyway, she goes on Instagram and she's like, can somebody help me figure out this mommy rap? Like, I literally have a quote down here. She said, I don't know how to do this. I've watched every YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and moms will tell you that it's not difficult, but it is. It's so hard to do one of those tie around raps.
This like the Soli rap.
Yeah. And it is hard. I will say it is not an intuitive art.
Here's what I will give her. I also watched people on social media do them, and those people were bad teachers. I went to the
Yeah.
Soli website, and their tutorial, it's like, got it.
I literally the first time I used it by myself without you, I just YouTubed how to use it and it told me in under a minute.
Right.
And I did it immediately. So if she's literally gone to every single one of these sources for a tutorial and she still can't figure it out, monkey see, monkey do, Olivia.
I think she probably was just trying something that's quirky in motherhood, couldn't do it, and was like, let me take to Instagram about this quirky thing and relate to people.
I'm unrelated.
Okay.
And
I don't see you wearing those tie wraps. You
I wore
only
it this
wear
morning.
the structured
I
carrier.
wore it this morning.
Prove it.
I don't take
You
pictures
send
of
me
it.
pictures in that structured carrier where the baby's head is covered, and I'm like, I should tell him she should put the thing
I did.
down under his head, not
I did.
over.
I did. I folded it down.
Okay.
Yeah. After I realized, I was like, this should be folded down.
And I was gonna say something, but I was like, I'm not gonna
you
mommy
have
shame.
to say that's not mommy shaming. Telling a mom who doesn't know something that she should know is important.
Okay.
There's a difference between mommy shaming and like telling a mom something that she doesn't know. And like if you're in a mom's inner circle and you see her and she's like licking a fucking electrical outlet, be like, oh girl, we don't do that.
Yeah, I was gonna be like, you should really flip the top down, but I was like, I don't know, maybe she's breastfeeding and has it loose, and she's gonna be like, you're the idiot.
I was wearing it all wrong.
Oh, okay, I knew that.
Yeah. Why didn't you tell me?
Because I didn't know if it was like on something like on breastfeeding. Something I didn't know.
And the embarrassing thing was I had to find out at Trader Joe's when some dumb bitch walked by me wearing it right.
See, it would have been much better if I would have just been
Yes,
like,
before
hey,
I
you're
was
wearing
in
it
Trader
wrong.
Joe's wearing it wrong with my child screaming and some lady walks by wearing it right. So that's the important thing of being a mom friend.
Okay.
There's a difference between like I'm mommy shaming Olivia Munn.
Oh my God, stop! Why
No.
do you hate her so much?
I'm just saying there's a difference. Mommy shaming and then saying like, hey girl, you're going to kill your baby like that. It's a little different.
I guess it is pretty important that I should have
yeah,
told
like
you.
a gentle correct. Because I'm asking you all these other things. Like I'm like, do these motherfuckers need to be swaddled? Is that a safety thing or a comfort thing? And you like never respond.
I think both.
Kate said it's a comfort thing.
It's a comfort thing, but I also feel like, well, maybe she's right.
I don't know. Sometimes he's swaddled, sometimes he's not.
Okay. All right, we're gonna go somewhere.
Where are we going? Oh, we gotta ask Shane.
Well, Shane spoiled it yesterday. He couldn't not go through the McDonald's drive-thru and try the chicken Big Mac, which is what we were gonna do.
Oh.
So then I filmed that. So that's gonna go in this episode as well.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So do we even need to go try anything?
Yeah.
We do.
Yeah.
Oh. Really? Asking as a mother who probably didn't leave her husband enough milk to feed her child while she's gone.
Oh, now I'm abusing her in the workplace. Not giving her proper time off.
Yeah, you did
You
this.
asked for this.
You did this.
I would
Ryland
be chilling.
came to the hospital and he said, perform! He said, tell the people how you feel.
I could take a sabbatical.
I
Okay.
think about that a lot, actually. Do you know sabbaticals are only like 4 weeks?
Really? That's a break?
That's what I'm saying. Like, is it? We take a sabbatical every year.
You could have taken a 4-week break after this baby came.
No, I know. I don't think it would have been good for me mentally.
Oh,
I started feeling better the second I started coming back here.
all right.
Do you know that? Did I tell you that?
You did.
Yeah, I got home from doing the sip with my dad here last week and took a shower and I was like, is that
Me?
Lizzie Gordon? Is that Lizzie Gordon's kneecaps I see in the shower while I do my cow? What is it called? Cat cow?
Cat cows.
I have to because it feels better there. Everything hurts. What do you want from me? This is mommy shaming. This is mommy shaming and it's not nice. This is not nice. In fact, I feel like you sabotaged me with the other carrier, not telling me. You're like, I'm going to make her feel like a fucking idiot in public.
I'm going to let Miley Cyrus think she's a bad mom.
No, I was just holding the baby with no carrier at that point.
And she didn't even stop and say cute baby.
No, but
Wow, is she a bitch? No.
it was weird. She might have been looking at me, but honestly, all I could see were her teeth.
Oh my God. Okay, before we get in any more trouble, we got to go.
Oh, bye.
Today's podcast is sponsored by Mint Mobile, and with big wireless providers, what you see is never what you get. Somewhere between the store and your first month's bill, the price you thought you were paying magically skyrockets. But with Mint Mobile, you'll never have to worry about the gotchas ever again. When Mint Mobile says $15 a month when you purchase a 3-month plan, they mean it. So say goodbye to overpriced wireless plans, jaw-dropping monthly bills, and unexpected overages. Thankfully, Mint Mobile is here to rescue you with premium wireless plans starting at $15 a month. All plans come with high-speed data and unlimited talk and text delivered on the nation's largest 5G network. You can use your own phone with any Mint Mobile plan and bring your own phone number along with all your existing contacts. So ditch overpriced wireless with Mint Mobile's deal and get 3 months of premium wireless service for $15 a month. To get this new customer offer and your 3-month premium wireless plan for just $15 a month, go to mintmobile.com/sip. Cut your wireless bill to $15 a month at mintmobile.com/sip. $45 upfront payment required, equivalent to $15 a month. New customers on first 3-month plan only. Speed slower above 40 gigabytes on unlimited plan. Additional taxes, fees, and restrictions apply. See Mint Mobile for details.
Okay, girls. Shane and I are out and about right now, and he was like, well, I just want a large Diet Coke because he's editing a video right now, and he's like, I would just like that as like my editing go-go juice. What?
It's a lot of backstory. No, we're on a podcast. I love it.
Well, I have to justify why we're at McDonald's. And so then I saw the new Croc Charm, which my aunt sent me a picture, and she was like, oh my gosh, I got the Croc Charm. Shane would love this. And what, you're annoyed that I'm talking?
No, I just can't get over that you said Saul. But I love you so much. No, keep going.
gosh.
It's the little things.
And then we saw the chicken Big Mac is out, and Shane was like, I gotta try that. And I said, no, this is a sip episode. You can't do this.
Well, here's the when I saw that the chicken Big Mac was coming, which I saw months in advance. I'm very tapped into that world.
He really is. Every time he sees a new fast food menu item, he texts me, and then when it comes to like filming the sip on Mondays, I always just look back through my photos. Like this week, I have the chicken Big Mac.
The SpongeBob Wendy's collab.
When does that come out?
October
10th.
10th.
No,
Oh,
8th.
8th.
So
Very soon.
the Baskin Robbins Spooktacular
Why are you giving away all
Polar
your
Pizza.
all your feature apps?
Because we might not get to all of these. Reese's Pieces.
Okay, I need to try this.
Well, okay, is this going to be tomorrow's episode of Sip, or can I try it too?
Well, no, you can try this tomorrow.
Carl's
But
Jr.
listen, it's very rare that I see an episode of The Sip when I'm making the thumbnail.
Oh, look I got the golden arches in the back.
When I'm making the thumbnail, it's very rare for me to be like, damn, I wish I would have been there to taste this. Like, because usually it doesn't look too good to me. This, I was jealous. I was like, damn, I need to be on this episode. So, we drove by the McDonald's. I was like, I need to try it now. Chicken Big... Listen, here's my thing, though. I think my concern is that it's going to be too dry and bready. What is that?
Oh, I'm opening the back for
Oh,
a
the
little bit
Tunugan?
of dynamic.
Because I feel like Big Macs are 3 pieces of bread. So then to add 2 pieces of breaded chicken, it sounds like a lot of bread. It just sounds very dry.
If it is, we can just remove the middle piece of bread. Hold on, let's get some hand sani first. Oh,
Oh, wow.
Show it off first.
Well, they've already seen it, right? You guys have already tried it?
well, I don't know.
Oh, my Lord. Or I guess you guys could try something else, and this could still be in the thumbnail.
That looks like a big chicken nugget more than their chicken patties.
I need to take a picture of this.
Because have you ever had, obviously you have, but their chicken sandwiches...
Have you ever had, obviously you have, if it's at a fast food place.
Their chicken sandwiches look different than that. That's just a big chicken nugget. You can't tell me
Wow.
differently.
Oh, okay.
I've got to try this today. I can't wait until tomorrow. It's Sunday. We film on Monday.
The Lord's Day. It is the Lord's Day, and he did tell me to go here. Okay, let me give it a try. Oof, I don't know where to start. Oh, there's a lot of sauce over here. Okay, I need to slide the chicken pat.
Shane's a sauce queen. Our groceries are in the back. We just did the boys' grocery trip. Let me see this thing.
Wow.
It looks good.
My only note, it's good. My only note, stay with me. I know Big Mac sauce is iconic, but they should have just done plain mayo. Because then it would have been like that Burger King chicken sandwich that's so mayo-y and yum yum. This is a little too tangy for the chicken.
Sorry, the professional YouTuber I am, I ran out of space on my memory card.
I'm texting with your mom. Sorry, I'm busy.
I have an unpopular opinion, which is I don't like the Big Mac because to me it's too dry and too bready, and I feel like the exact opposite has happened with this, is where it feels more juicy than the original Big Mac.
It is juicy, but I still, McDonald's, listen, if you're listening up, I am giving the no, sweetie. Change it to mayo. Oof. Oof, it's definitely juicy. Change it to mayo. Plain mayo. Trust me. You know what? We could drive right back through. Can we do that? And I'm going to say, instead of Big Mac sauce, can you just do 2 layers of mayo? And I guarantee it'll be better.
I love it.
Do I need to prove my point?
I just want to show you guys the chicken patty. It's a chicken nugget. This is not a chicken patty. It's a chicken nugget. I will agree with you in the sense they overdid it with the Big Mac sauce. They could have just done a little lighter. I like the Big Mac sauce. I want the Big Mac sauce.
But imagine mayo, right?
No, just imagine it. Yeah, that's pretty good.
I know. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
Or, hear me out, mayo, but then get a side of sweet and sour sauce for dipping.
It's pretty. Wow, there's not a napkin.
Did you hear me?
No, because I'm just enraged that he
Listen.
didn't give us a napkin.
A side of sweet and sour sauce for dipping.
Okay. Oh, interesting.
Because that's what you dip your nuggets in.
Okay. Are there napkins in there?
No.
This guy hates us.
Well, there you go. There you guys go. You guys got a multiple food review episode. Did you want that? I don't know, but you got it.
Or should I just put this in
Also,
the vlog?
McDonald's Diet Coke. I'm upset about the cup. I missed the white paper cup with the fucking clown straw. I don't know what the fuck this is. Also, who are they trying to fool with the locally owned and locally out? It's like, come on, girl.
I'm out here really.
Grass fed.
I'm out here really trying to eat clean, but it's taking me every ounce of self-control to not finish that entire thing.
I just got it. It is locally owned because it's a franchised. Okay, never mind. That's fine.
I want to finish this so bad. Can you give a tour of your new Stanley Cup?
Okay. Okay, so here's my Stanley. I don't know if you guys saw the vlog, but Ryland got me this for my birthday.
Yes.
My podcast logo engraved. I don't know how he did it, but he did. So then I just had some stickers here that Chris gave me. He gave them to me because they fell off a truck or something. I don't know. He didn't pick them up. It was just a box of stickers that fell off a truck. And he's like, do you want any of these? And I was like, wow, you know me so well. So here I have my flames. Here I have a little skull. It's cute. Here I have Kermit with a gun. Not that I'm promoting that, but like, I just thought it was cute. Here I have a Sobe pina colada flavor, which is my favorite Sobe flavor. Love that. Love milky white. That sounds gross. But a milky white drink is good. Like the Gatorade. Over here I have Kermit with bleach. Once again, not promoting that, but I just love it. So there's my cup, and we're working on the back. We're working on it. Oh, what am I doing?
Oh, your diet. All right. Well, I hope you enjoyed.
I'm back on soda. I know.
And Equal. When we were
I
at
know,
the store, he
listen.
just got some Equal, and I was like, just shut your mouth, Ryland. He's doing so good.
Balance.
He's being so healthy.
Balance. Everything's a balance. Everything's a journey.
Period. That first, whatever.
Scene 2, take 1, marker.
Let me smile with this.
I'm so excited.
Smile, Lizzie.
Is that a good one?
Yeah, I think it was great. It's so
Yeah,
crazy.
I think it was great.
Why'd you? Oh. It's so crazy because we're in Crumbl.
Yeah.
And why does every high schooler now look like a TikTok star?
Those teenagers were so attractive that I literally got nervous and have to shit, and I'm so sorry, but I need to finish filling out my stand order.
I'm so mad she didn't bring her milkers, or we could have just gone to lunch. And instead she's like, no, I gotta go.
Listen, I gotta get this milk out my tits and into my baby's tummy.
We can't find a solution.
Are you trying to drink this milk?
I will.
That's a waste of my milk, brother. My baby's hungry.
Yeah, but it might rejuvenate my skin.
I don't know that that's true.
I've
I
heard
have
it has
no,
good.
no.
Why is the air so high?
I think you're
Nobody
wrong.
can even
I
hear us right
literally-
now.
Look and listen.
Okay.
I have a fucking
Well,
weird...
you're not drinking it. It's depleting you.
No, I've been putting it on there because I thought this was eczema. I think it's a skin fungus.
And I let you around my children?
Listen, I was just around your kids, and I swear to God, someone said, I think they have a tummy bug.
Well, I don't know.
So I scrubbed my hands.
No.
I didn't want to make anyone feel bad.
I almost thought in that moment I was like, oh, then Lizzie shouldn't be here. But I don't
I
think
thought
they do.
it too.
They're acting so normal. They've just pooped a few extra times today, and it's. And I think it's
What the
because of
fuck?
their diet yesterday. They ate mainly fruit, so I think it's just running through them.
This is
Okay,
so
now that we're
annoying.
talking about shitting, let's eat Crumbl cookies. I was excited because I saw on their menu that they had the pumpkin chocolate chip cookie, which is, Lizzie, I
What?
can't. I make it every year.
Listen,
the vlog is up.
everybody knows you make it every year because you vlog it every year too. And this year, when I went to watch your vlog, I was like, oh, he's making those fucking pumpkin cookies again? Checked out. Literally clicked out.
You couldn't just enjoy.
Couldn't be bothered by this
Did you
one.
at least watch Morgan's version of the collab?
Not yet, no.
Oh, wow.
But I will.
She's a hater.
I will.
She's
Okay. Honestly, hot tip, Crumbl has plastic forks, knives, and paper towels.
I don't know
So,
why you thought they wouldn't. Ryland goes, oh, I forgot paper towels.
Every other time we've ever come to
we're gonna
Crumbl,
do-
we just sit here and suffer in silence.
It's because we never ask. It's because we've never asked for them.
It's weird that they aren't just
Thumbnailing
available
when
to
people
us. Huh?
talk is so
I'm not asking you to stop.
You too.
I
You
follow
two
the
back
lead.
there.
This is my leader. I follow his lead.
Damn. Okay, I gotta pick this
You know
one
what?
up.
That
Honestly,
one looks like Freddy Krueger's face.
and it does not
does.
look as good as the ones that I make. I mean, I fuck them up every year because I get a little too drunk to be able to execute.
Right.
But if I was sober, they're good.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love Crumbl so much.
If you were sober, would they be good, though? Like, let's really...
Oh my god, I can't with you, Shane, and everyone else.
I was going to say, act like Shane's not a hater, too.
Thank you so much.
The pumpkin chocolate chip.
That was, I have to say, a very skillful little pass.
Yeah.
Thanks. Are you even gonna have a bite of this? Or you hate us?
I mean, I'm interested. Why'd you make eye contact with me while you did that? That's worse than a hug.
This is, when we do my pumpkin chocolate chip cookies right, it's the exact same. This is the result.
This is so good.
And I have to admit, because we forgot the eggs this year, mine did not taste
Oh
like
my god. You forgot to put eggs in your
It's a
cookies?
good watch, and you didn't watch it.
If you like pumpkin, this
You're
is incredible.
so ridiculous.
You like it?
It's so good. It's fantastic.
I don't think-
I'm a pumpkin boy.
I don't think this is a good cookie.
Well, you never did.
No, I never did.
Do you not
Okay.
like pumpkin stuff in general?
No, I don't.
She's
No.
a square.
That makes sense.
Wow. This freaking...
That is a beautiful cookie.
This is beautiful.
What is
Wait,
it? Is it an apple
I think it's a
crumble?
caramel apple. I think
Ooh,
it's a
fuck.
caramel apple crumble cookie.
This one I could get behind.
The
This
way-
one, I could stick my dick in.
What would you call those? Like apple crisp crumbles?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
A crumble with crumbles.
Here, let me just cut it in half.
Oh, I'll
and
let
give
you.
Chris.
Does anyone make a prettier looking cookie?
Then crumble?
I don't
Yeah.
think
Probably.
so.
I'm sure.
Just looking, not tasting.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Who's getting all those apples?
Yeah, we gotta split this.
Yeah.
Okay, there's an apple. There's an apple.
I can.
Here you go, Chris. This is yours.
This one's heavier, so he's going to have
Thank
there
you very
go.
much.
Wow, I'm so talented.
Wow.
Not enough people are talking about
So
it.
talented, great hair, really bad at making his cookies that he talks about every year.
Well, I like them, okay?
Do you really?
I love that.
If
Why
I
else
did
would I make them every year?
Anything like that, I love them.
All right, pick up whatever selection you want.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow.
The like co-owner of this now pops up on my Instagram all the time. Oh gosh.
Oh,
Wow.
cheers.
Cheers. The way that this is so moist inside.
It's pretty good.
It's really good.
Honestly, I think I like the apple more than anything, and then it's just like, have an apple.
it gets better as it goes.
I don't know if you guys know this about me, but I fuck a caramel apple.
You fuck them? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And this is incredible.
You do like an apple pie caramel apple.
Oh my god, I do.
You do.
And this is it for me.
Yeah.
Am I crazy or does it just keep getting better?
Oh my god.
What, did you have to do that off camera?
I wanted to lick some of the caramel.
Oh.
Oh my god, and the Crumbl
I
bit.
felt like you were being sneaky about it.
Well, okay. If we're
the
being
people know.
honest, I'm trying to be on a calorie deficit.
This is so triggering
And
for
this isn't
everyone
working.
watching, and I don't think you should talk about it publicly.
I feel like I'm allowed to want to better myself, and I just feel like I have eaten
But
whatever
when you
I-
say words like calorie deficit, it's triggering.
It's the only way to lose weight, according to everyone on YouTube.
Oh.
Because when I'm looking into whatever, really all it means is that you're eating whatever. Doesn't matter.
Did you get to the apple? It changes the game.
It's so good.
The apple's the only part.
It's so good.
It's the only part worth noting.
I disagree.
You think the whole thing's
I
without
think
the
it's
apple?
like,
You'd fuck this without the apple?
Well, it needs the apple,
Yeah.
but it's a well-balanced machine. Like, you take it all in. That crumble is needed. I think the drizzle of caramel's needed.
Yeah.
And I think the gooey cookie gives a nice sensation.
Yes.
I love it so much it's like upsetting.
This thing,
Are you gonna fuck it, Chris?
Maybe.
You guys keep talking about fucking these things. When are you gonna do it?
as soon as you leave. Chris is going to be in the back minding his own business. I'm going to be up here minding mine, and we're just going to be fucking these cookies.
This is what bros do.
That's really gay.
No gay about it.
This is dense. I didn't even lift it up for you. This one's yours, Chris. I don't know if you want me touching it.
Either way,
Here you go. Oh, shit.
thank you.
I don't know what these are. We'll put it on screen.
I mean, obviously it's peanut butter cup.
It's just so dense.
I didn't mean to eat the whole thing.
Oh, did you just eat the whole thing?
Well,
I'm sending these with you, Chris.
You're gonna be sick, Chris.
Unless you
I'm
want to
gonna-
send some to your husband.
No, you're gonna be sick, Chris.
I know. I couldn't stop myself.
Wow. If you love peanut butter, you're going to love this.
Yeah, that's peanut butter.
Oh my god, it's like peanut butter on pie crust with Reese's on top.
Chocolate pie crust.
Wow.
That is not bad. Did someone just touch the back of your car?
I think they did. Should I turn on the camera so
Yeah.
we can spy on people?
I'm scared.
That's good.
This is a good week for Crumbl.
That's really good.
This is a good week for Crumbl.
Do you like oh my god.
The chocolate's not, it's like almost like bitter, kind of, like a dark chocolate.
Which is good because it's not overly. Ah!
Will you thumbnail with this?
Wait, that just hurt to scream and I was so scared.
I just wish you wouldn't have been so scared.
Not the tres leche.
Not the brownie.
Will you please thumbnail with this? Do you know what I hate more than anything in the world?
Thumbnailing?
No, a tres leches cake.
I'm sorry, Chris. I know that's like sacrilegious for.
It's the most offensive thing I've ever heard in my
Oh my
life.
god, here come TikTokers.
Be cool, be cool. Should we roll down the windows?
No.
Hey! Oh my god. I just want them to know
I love
we're
when
in a
they
cyber
walked
truck.
in
Oh,
and-
shut up.
Oh my god, stupid. What do you think this is?
I just want them to know we're
What
in a
do-
cyber truck.
what do you
Is that
think-
pathetic?
What do you think is on top of this brownie one?
I think it's supposed to be like fake ice cream. Make good choices.
Wait,
Could you roll up the window?
No, I want them to see me in a cyber truck.
We're parents. Nothing matters.
Are
Hey, I
neither
just
of
had a
you
C-section. There they go. In their beater ass car. That's how you know they're cool
Oh
because they
my
live in
God.
Calabasas, but they drive a shitty Accord.
Humble.
Humble as fuck.
I mean, their parents aren't just like letting them drive their like. Oh no, I'm canceled. Calorie deficit and humble beater car.
It's also like not a beater car. It's nicer than my old Prius, which I was so grateful to own. It's just dirty.
What's going on with this brownie?
Is it the fake ice cream that's killing you? Did
Yeah.
you show them the brownie?
Yeah, I thumbed up with it. Grow up.
Oh my god.
See, this is fun. We're having fun. Don't leave us.
I have to go to the stand and order my food because they wouldn't let me order it online.
Perfect. We'll come with you.
This is so good.
My problem is like overcomplicating things with too many chocolate chips.
There's chocolate chips in the brownie. Enough of that. Stop
Enough
doing
of that.
Yeah, you guys are crazy.
People
for
that
doing
put too
shit.
many chocolate chips in chocolate chip cookies and inside of brownies, I'm just like,
Yeah.
chill with that.
Yeah, fuck off with that.
I
Take your
like-
chocolate chips and go home.
Sometimes something simple is nice.
Did you
What's
just
the
make a
thing-
dirty napkin and then throw it at me?
I meant to give you a clean one. I really did.
He does this, wipes his dick off after fucking the fucking apple thing and then throws it at me.
Chris, will you take them? I can't touch a maple cookie. That's disgusting.
A maple
Yeah, we're
cookie?
American.
What?
Will you take
You
them?
won't eat it?
No.
I just don't like maple. I don't.
I'll
I'm,
break off.
Wait, I feel like I've heard you say you like a maple
Wait,
donut.
no way.
That's a lie.
You guys won't eat it?
I mean,
The way you just said that's a lie as if I accused you of something really upsetting.
No.
How was the Tres Leches cake?
I love it.
I'm gonna try it right now.
I think
let
it's
you know.
But are you also not a Tres Leches person?
I don't really know.
I'm yucked out by it.
It's a little liquidy.
Like, is there just milk? Because
supposed to-
there's milk in it.
It's supposed to. It's 3 milks. It's supposed to be moist.
Like the consistency is that I can see in your mouth is actually
you
maple.
don't like it? Whoa.
He's
It's
gagging.
so
The consistency's
good.
fucked up. Yeah.
The flavor at the end is fine. It's getting over the consistency. I feel like my babies when I give them a new texture,
Yeah.
and it's like, no,
No.
You know
that's,
what's-
and that's my problem with it too, because they just soak a cake in milk.
It's what's so interesting to me is like that was like
3
the,
milks,
the
maybe.
the common birthday cake was like a Tres Leches cake.
So it's
for
like
a lot
home
of
for
my
you.
favorite people. And
Is
then,
it a German thing?
No.
I'm joking. It's a joke.
I want some more of
The
this.
first time I went to a friend's birthday party and they
Let
had a
Chris talk.
regular cake, it was like
Kaiser's calling me.
to
I'm
me
so
it was
sorry.
like dry. It was like I was like your cakes are like the Mojave Desert, and I was so confused. I was
Answer
like-
your call.
I was
I'm
like
so
they're
sorry.
We'll have
flavorless.
our own conversation.
Hello.
And so, do you like regular cake now?
Not as much as it is. That's what I'm
Really?
used to.
This is one of them.
Also, the maple's fantastic.
Yeah, we'll see you then.
Mm.
Building 6. Thank you. Bye. Sorry, that was the doctor calling about my child, so I had to take it.
The
Can I hear
maple
it?
is really good.
No, we're not going to re-explain it. You can watch the episode
Oh,
and
okay.
apologize later when everyone's mad at you for not listening to us.
Sorry, guys, I'm a mother now.
That forgot her pump.
I can't even know anyone that likes maple. It's
Mommy
so good.
shaming. That was a mommy shame.
I mean, I don't not like maple. I just don't know that I'm down right now.
I just like, it's like, why? You know?
Why? When
I
there's
love maple.
No, but it's like, why?
Here's what we're doing. Apple pie, number 1 for me. Caramel
Absolutely.
apple.
10 out of 10 apple pie.
No, the Reese's is actually number 2 for me.
Well, you didn't have to say no. Nobody was disagreeing with you.
Well, I was disagreeing with myself. I was going to give pumpkin number 2.
Oh, you can't even score the pumpkin.
No, that's number 3. The brownie's honestly number 4. Tres Leches number 5. The
And
maple
you're not
one,
even eating the
we
maple
didn't even
one.
give her a
No,
chance.
we're not even going to give her a chance. I will say,
Should I
will-
finger it?
It's really good.
Don't finger it. Chris is going to eat it.
I am sending these with
Don't
you.
finger it.
Why do you want him to finger it?
I'm gonna
okay.
I'm gonna pull this
He's
apart and
not
stick
going
my
to eat
dick in
it. He's literally just going to finger
I'm gonna
fuck
pull
it.
this apart.
Can I smell it?
It smells more like butter than maple.
Oh,
One
no,
bite.
it smells like maple. Don't eat it.
One bite.
It's not worth your calorie deficit.
I mean, you're a very skinny human.
You guys might not recognize me because you assume I look like a person who didn't
It's
just
good.
give birth 3
It's not
weeks
bad,
ago.
right? The person who just said she didn't want to be defined by looking
I
good
was
after
doing
birth.
a call back.
I get it.
Do you?
Yes.
Okay, I'll see you at the
I'm
stand.
hilarious. I don't know if you've ever met me before.
No, I think you're so funny.
So everyone's watching Love is Blind or what?
Yeah, we're all watching it.
Pose with this box, Chris.
Pose with the fucking box, Chris!
Okay.
Everybody's watching Love is Blind. Everybody's wondering when these people are going to get in therapy.
Yeah, every time, then this is Shane's words, not mine. Every time we're watching it, Shane's just like, you need therapy. Every time something crazy happens, he's like, you guys don't need to be on a reality show
The way
finding
Chris
love.
is
You
just
need
thumbnailing
therapy.
behind us is so toxic.
Period.
The fact that guy Leo was like, no, I'm very wealthy. You might have noticed this is a Rolex watch.
And
I wrote something that rhymes a little bit and isn't very good, but it's going to be ambiguous whether or not I think it's a joke.
And he kept going like, my insecurity is being used for my wealth. But then he goes and tells everyone, I'm really wealthy.
No, I'm really
Like, you don't
wealthy.
understand. I'm wealthy.
Like, I'm blessed because I murdered my parents as a child, and then I murdered my other parents.
And the way that these girls want him, when he's going, as he ends their dates.
I didn't notice that he was doing that, but I do
What?
feel like if he's rich as
Every
fuck,
time the girls leave, he goes, "Mwah, mwah, 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 mwah."
I guess I'm not paying close enough attention because he makes me so fucking livid I have to emotionally check out.
And what's the girl's name?
I don't know.
Oh, gosh.
But I also, she has so much work done that I don't even know that she's a
Well,
person.
oh, I'm talking about his other potential match.
Oh, Hannah.
Who is so vain. And it
No,
was,
I don't know what her name is. Did you not finish the season? Or the episodes available?
I did. But the thing is, she's like her biggest. She thought the guy she was talking to, Nikki D, was like so hot and was gonna think she was ugly.
Yeah.
And they like are the same on attractiveness. And then she's all disappointed in his looks. And it's like, bitch, if anyone's disappointed, it's him. And he's just accepting you for who you are.
Well, what's so confusing to me is like your vapid ass went on a show that's supposed to not be about looks, talked about your insecurities about looks, talked about how you want to be around people who aren't just about looks, and then you were specifically the person who's the most about the looks.
Which is so ironic and crazy.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, you deserve all of it.
How about that she made a fucking list of all the things she doesn't like about him and left it out in the open for him to find, and on the end of the list she called him Delulu. And like, what, bitch? That's
And
so
the
nasty.
thing is, she's like, I just want to be able to be myself around you. But then when he was being himself around her, she said, this
"Stop
gives
giving
me the ick.
Yeah.
And it's like the baseline of a healthy relationship is being able to be your authentic self.
Yeah.
Because who wants to try to like be somebody else for their partner?
Be icky, Nikki D.
And so I just think justice for Nikki D.
Justice for Nikki.
I hope he finds real love because I can guarantee without even seeing the rest of the
He's
season,
a
it's not
smooth
going to
talking asshole too. But it feels like he's doing that to like protect himself.
I think he's probably a good guy in real life. I think he was.
Why?
Well, I don't know. He probably needs therapy, but don't we all?
I just mean like, why are you defending this person?
Because he's matched with somebody that's been so awful.
Oh, so you think that he likes to be treated awfully? Wait, what's your point?
My point is just I think he's, in my head, he's a good person because he's being treated so awful by an awful person. I feel like she's kind of awful.
Oh, because he's the victim.
Yes.
So you're falling for the victim narrative.
Yeah. Well,
I
don't
feel
think
for him in this scenario.
No, he keeps giving her grace. And I'm like, that's why I think he might be a nice guy. But
he
I'm
does
like,
keep giving her grace. You're right.
I'm like, she needs no grace. She needs to be dumped.
No, she needs to be dumped. She needs to be dumped, and
I just think, like, as she's acting like she's an 11 out of 10.
whoa, before we detract from her physically, I think that she's an asshole.
Well, but she has made everything about physical. Like,
She
she
has.
is rating everyone
Yeah.
physically, and I'm like, who are you to judge? Because her whole thing is like, you're only talking about what I might look like in a swimsuit, and what
Right.
if it's not great? But it's
Right.
like, but then she turns around and like takes away from his looks.
She also doesn't seem to be insecure about herself.
Is this Jared?
Oh my god.
It's not.
Wow.
Okay.
That was crazy that you said that. I wish you guys could
Wait,
see
no, I
this
hope
man
you can't, or I'm gonna get in trouble.
as he starts cramming.
Shut up, shut up.
From this angle, though, it does.
From a specific angle.
It's just a bald man.
With red hair.
Stop.
From this angle, it,
Wow, on the camera, it does look a lot like
Okay,
Yes.
Thank you. All right, you guys, this has been fun. A very long episode.
been
Oh my
real?
gosh, we gotta go.
I gotta go to the stand. I'll see you guys
No,
later.
we're taking you there. You're coming with us.
You can meet me there.
Everybody, we'll see you next week. We love you very much. Be nice to people, unlike Elizabeth Gordon. And goodbye.
I'm nice.
And that's the sip. Maybe when you're pregnant, you were nice.
Oh my god. I'm still nice, just not to Olivia Munn.
man's cleaning
but
out
she
his
doesn't
car.
need me to be nice to her.
She might.
I don't think she does.
Everyone's going through something.
I'm sure everyone's going through something, but Olivia Munn's never gonna worry about me.
Toodaloo.
that's Jared.